Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be taking you guys on how I drafted and beaded my birthday dress. So if you're new here, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. For my returning subscribers, thank you all for your support. So let's dive into today's video. Here we have the material used for this dress. As you can see on the screen, we have all the material used. Here is the sketching part of the design. So to get started, we are going to start by drafting out this design on the pattern paper. And when drafting, we are going to be folding our pattern paper into two equal parts like this, as you can see. Like this. A quick one, we're having a 4-week master class going for 15,000 naira. So if you're interested in this class, please click on my bio to register for this class. So let's move forward. So after folding this pattern into two equal parts like this, so mind you, this pattern is actually a one-sided corset and a one-sided bustier. So we are going to now move from measuring our shoulder to bust point, shoulder to under bust, and shoulder to half length, and also shoulder to the full length. So on this the pattern, we're actually making a full top measurement. So after drafting all those lines, we're going to rule out a straight line on it like this. So after then, we'll start by measuring our shoulder length, which is 16 divided by 2. We have 8. So from there we go down by 1 inch for our shoulder slope. We'll go down by 1 inch and use our ruler to connect it like this. So from the shoulder slope, we'll go down to our chest line, which is 7. Then to get the midpoint, we are going to divide the shoulder point into 2, then go in by half an inch and then connect our armhole together like this. So we are going to now move forward to the bust point area. So on the bust line, we measure our nipple to nipple point, which is 8 divided by 2. We have 4 inches. Then we rule out all the 4 inches on all the parts like this, then connect a straight line through it like this. Then on the other side, which is on our under bust, we are going to measure 2.5 inch or 2 inch. This is actually 2 inch. This is done depending on how big or how busty you are. So the person, I'm not busty, so I'm using 2 inches on this part. So after measuring 2 inches, we are now going to use our curve ruler to curve it down mid up to the bust line like this. So after then, we are going to measure 1.5 on the down part and then connect the straight line to them like this. So we are going to move on to the shoulder part. Onto the shoulder part, we measure 4 inches on the or the armhole and then go down by 2.5, which is 4 inches and 6.5 inches. Then connect it together like this. So the first line, which is the bust to bust measurement, nipple to nipple measurement we measured, is what we are going to use to cover out this line like this. So we're going to move on to the other part. We flip the paper into the other side and then measure all the lines, all the parameters used, which is the bust line, the under bust, the half length and the full length. Then rule out a straight line on this like this. So mind you, this side is actually a corset top. We're actually making a corset top for this. So rule out, indicate all the parameters on it like this. So we'll start by measuring our shoulder length, which is 16 divided by 2. From there we'll go down by 1 inch for our shoulder slope. So on this point, we are not actually going to be needing the chest line later on. Like we are not going to be needing the armhole. That length of the armhole is not what we are not going to be needing it. So After covering all these points, which is the armhole, we'll go down to the bust line. We measure our nipple to nipple point and rule out a straight line on it like this, just as we've done on the Princess Bustier. Then after ruling out a straight line, then we're not going to go in on the under bust. We are going to go in on the upper bust with 2 inches, just as we've done on this thing, and then we'll go in from the nipple point by 0.75 inch like this. Then connect a straight line to them like this. Then from that nipple to middle point to the down, the one we measured inwardly, we're going to go down, like slant it downward to meet up with what we have at the down part. So you measure what you have, the difference from your bust line to your under bust. Whatever we have there is what you are going to use in dividing them. Then on the chest line, we are going to measure 1 inch and go down by 1 inch too. We go down by 1 inch on the nipple to nipple on the chest line region. So after then, we are going to now connect all the lines like this to the bust point, and make sure that when connecting them, you're not connecting directly to, you have to have like come down by 1 inch because of connecting them. Then on the side of the bust, it's actually bigger. It's always bigger than the other side, the center bust. So we measured 5 inch, since the normal bust difference between bust line to your under bust is 4 inches. On this part, we are going to be making use of 5 inches for the side bust. Then we now use our ruler to connect all the lines to it like this. As you can see that we are doing, you connect all the lines to it. You can see what is giving. It's giving a very good and perfect bustier, a perfect corset that you want. Then on the sides, we're going to measure 0.75 on this side on the bust line region, and then measure 0.5 on the down part, then connect it to it like this. Then after then, we'll now start by measuring all our parameters and adding the allowance, that allowance that was minused from the bust area or from the under bust. We are going to be adding all those allowances to it like this. So on this pattern paper, we are not actually adding any sewing allowance for now until after cutting. Then while cutting the clothes, we are going to be adding the allowance. Then on the waist to the hip region, we are actually making our hip -2 then divided by 4. That is what we are going to use for the down part of this pattern. So we'll name this corset part, which is part 1, part 2 and part 3, just as you can see. Then after then, we move on to naming all this, which is the side front, center front, and mind you, on this pattern, this is just the front pattern that we are drafting. The back pattern, we actually did it on the fabric itself. Then for the neckline, we measured 3.5 by 6 inches. So we give it a shape, we give it the shape that you're seeing on the bustier region, on the princess dart region. So this is what we have. So guys, let me know how you make your own bust point or princess dart on your dress. Let me know in the comment section how you come out or how you achieve your princess bustier and also your corset. Let me know in the comment section, and if there's something you don't understand or something you would like to share, let me also know in the comment section. Thank you all for watching, and keep watching to the end. So after cutting out the upper part, which is the front part of the dress, we move ahead to cutting the scuba for the scuba net for the down part. So on this part, we are not actually making a straight skirt or a straight down one. So to get this remaining part, we are going to minus your half length from your full length. That is what we are going to use for the full length of this down part. You minus 16 inches, which is my own half length, from your full length. But that means where you want your dress to get to. Then we measure our waist, which is my waist minus 2. Then whatever I give divided by 4. My waist is 30 minus 2. We have 28 divided by 4. We use. Then on the hip side, we made it 45 because my normal waist measurement is 42. So on this point we made it 45, and we actually do not want it to lap on our body, and I also do not want it like a normal straight skirt or normal straight skirt. So we actually used our curve ruler to curve out the shape that we want for it, like this. There, this is how we did it for the back. So moving to the beading part, this is what we did. You can see on your screen how we beaded this dress, and for this I can see you can try it on your own and see how you can get it. Just let me know in the comment section if you would like to try this design by yourself. So on a quick one, we didn't actually have much time to show you guys on how we come out with this. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. Bye.